Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your general guidance for the collective. This is messages you are meant to hear, you are meant to find. If you click on this video, there is something here for you. So, the energy right now, for everybody, don't matter what sign you are, we are about to approach another eclipse in a couple of days' time. We've been between these two eclipses, middle of March, end of March. It's been intense. Let me know how it's been for you. It's been really intense for me. Sleep. How's your sleep been? Mine's been shockingly terrible. And we are receiving all sorts of information, downloads, shifts, changes. There's all this kind of shifting energy. And it has been, for me, because I feel energy so intensely, quite turbulent. Although there's not really been much going on, it's an internal kind of energy. So I want to do these messages today to say, right, how is this impacting you? What can you do to help yourself? What is the advice and guidance? Okay, let me know in the comments how your sleep's been, how your energy's been. I felt drained, exhausted. I've had to really kind of take a lot of time when I'm not being with clients and not being with you guys to just chill. I was very tired. And is that you as well? Or have you been bouncing around like a demented rabbit, full of beans, full of energy? Because I haven't, and a lot of my clients haven't either. So how have you been? Let me know. All right, so get yourself a cup of tea, get yourself a cup of coffee. It's Tea and Tarot time with Julie. Let's have a little look what's going on and what the advice and guidance is from Spirit at this time for the collective. All right, so let's bring the camera down. So what's the guidance, please? What is going on? So we've got Mercury retrograde, we've got Venus retrograde, we've got Neptune doing all sorts of weird things. We've got this eclipse. We've got a lot going on. So let's find out some more. Okay, by the book, community and fork in the road. Okay, well that makes sense. Yes, we've just come through the equinox as well. Okay, we're in Aries season, new astrological year. So, right. Okay, by the book, these are the wisdom of the oracle, by the way. Okay, by the book, let me bring this one out of the way. See these elephants, like with their little trunks, holding on to each other's tails, going through the desert there. Follow the leader. All right, follow the leader is your spirits, your spirit guides, your angels, your intuition, your inner knowing, your soul source energy within you, following that inner guidance. So this is a time I want you to really trust. Use your intuition. If your body needs to rest, let it rest. If your body wants to be in water, they're just showing me water for some of you. Get in the bath, get into the shower. If you can get to real water, you know, the ocean or whatever, if it's not freezing cold, do that. It is, okay, they're just showing me the turbulence emotionally, right? Eclipses, and I might be all over the place. It's Mercury retrograde, bear with me, okay? I'm double Mercury, it always impacts me. Okay, so what do they want to say? Right, eclipses eclipse stuff out. Because we're coming into this new energy of light, of the heart-centered energy, more light's been infusing, more stuff's been coming down. It's been bringing stuff up to the surface that wants to come up and out, that wants to be cleared. You might find you being poked, prodded, triggered, all over the place, over what would seem on the surface to be absolutely nothing. Just allow it. See what wants to come up, okay? But whatever's coming up, follow that inner guidance. If your body says, I need to sleep, I need to rest, or I need to be busy, just listen to that inner knowing, that inner guidance, okay? Now, the other message with this by the book is about integrity. Doing it right, doing it properly, doing it fairly. We're following the spirit, the guidance within us. We are following through as well. Okay, there's another message there. Follow through. It's also a number 11, and 11 is mastery. It is sovereignty. It is about, this is your life, and only you can live it, lead it, sort it, fix it, change it. Only you. So we're in this energy that is very strongly connected with community. It's affecting everybody, all right? So if you're feeling it and you're feeling, you know, what is going on, then just don't kind of take it personally. Things are happening to me. It's like, no, things are happening for me, and it's happening for everybody. And we're all in this big, huge place that we call planet Earth together, going through this. So what is my community? Do I have one? Do I want one? If I don't want one, why don't I want one? We're looking at this. This is a number 8. 8s are about infinity and abundance and flow. So do I have a community that I'm flowing with or against? What do I want to do about it? Because we've got the fork in the road. So we want to go in a different direction, make some changes, right? There's these monkeys, this way, that way. What shall I do? Where am I going? What's going on? Okay, we're in this fork into this new energy, this new way. So I'm going to listen to my inner guidance and I'm going to follow it. Let's find out some more. Let's add in the tarot. Okay, I'm going to use the tarot of dreams. Let's move these up so we got plenty of room. Okay, alrighty. Now, tell me more for the collective. What's the advice and guidance from Spirit at this time around this eclipse now that we've got? And eclipses last, they're telling me, over the next 6 months till the next eclipse lot in September. Okay, so what are we shifting and changing over the next 6 months? Queen of Swords, Chariot, 6 of Swords, 2 of Cups, Palace of Wands, and the Fool. We're going into this new beginning. This is new energy. It's new that none of us have experienced this kind of energy before. None of us have. So we're rising up into the heart, living from the heart, living from a place of love, from truth, from authenticity. We're moving forward into our most heartfelt self. Okay. All right, let's find out some more. Right, these are mine from Hoping to Heaven. Tell me more. These are affirmations, okay? So what's the key affirmation for the collective at this time? What do you want to tell people, please? I am aligned with money, so we want that grounding, and I am proud of me. Okay, I want another couple. Let's have a couple of these. These are the Everyday Spirit Guide affirmation cards. And I'm going to get some angel messages out now. I usually do them at the end, but they're saying get them now as well. I'm like, okay. Right, we've got new and perfect match. New and perfect match. Okay, so this new energy is aligned with abundance and flow and prosperity. It is new. If you have been in this old energy of struggle and lack and victim and life is happening to me and it's not working for me, that is shifting. I want you to align with this is an abundant universe. This is an abundant universe. If I haven't experienced that yet, it's because I haven't aligned with it. So I want to shift my alignment into it. So I am aligned with money showing up in my life in greater quantities. Now, this is new for many of you. A cycle has ended. Welcome the new. Change is coming for good. Right. Now, this is a perfect match. This alignment is right for you. For each and every one of us. This is time for us to get into this abundance. It's why when I was creating my events for this year, I said to Spirit, what do you want me to talk about? And they said abundance. We want people to get into the abundance mindset, because when they're in that abundance mindset, life is so much easier. Very difficult to live from the heart, live from a place of joy when you're in struggle and lack. Let's get everybody into that abundance and then they can really live from their heart. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so you're being asked at this time with these eclipses to eclipse out any part of you that is not aligned with money, that is aligned with lack and struggle. That's what needs to go. I want you to start shifting that mindset to say, I am ready to step into my abundant life. This is a perfect match for me. This is time. Perfect match, pure alignment. This belongs together and union. Now, this can be talking about romance, friendships, community, because we've got community on the table. This can also be talking about that alignment with money. Now, money is not the be all and end all of everything, but when we haven't got it, it's very difficult, as I said, to live from the heart, to be living a joyful life, because we're in that struggle and lack, which makes life harder. So let's shift that, then we can get into living from the heart, okay? Now, I want you to step into this energy of being proud of you. It sounds a little bit weird. Why is that there? What's that, what's that got to do with anything that's on the table? For us to align with a wonderful community, financial flow, loving relationships, if we're not proud of ourselves, if we think that we're pretty rubbish, what are we going to attract? Right. When we know that we're special and important and magnificent, which we all are, each and every one of you is, then you step into this, I'm so proud of me. I don't have to be perfect, but I'm a work in progress and I'm doing the best I can. And I'm so proud of me. When you get in that energy, you see, you step up your I deserve that flow. I deserve that abundance. I deserve an amazing community. So we're getting into that, being proud of you, of yourself. All right. So let's look at the rest of it. So we have this by the book with the Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups. This is important. It's quite a strong message. You see, here we are following our inner guidance, following our spirit, our soul guidance, our higher self, following that source energy from a place of integrity. And here we've got the Queen of Swords, or as I call her, the Queen of Truth. Clarity, focus, being authentic, saying what's important to you, communicating it clearly. As we communicate from that place of integrity and truth and honesty, we are connecting in more with our heart center. Two of Cups is love, self-love, loving life, loving everything. All right, we want to get into a beautiful, I'm just listening to what they're saying. As your heart lifts, as your heart opens, as the light infuses more into you, then that infuses more into your life. The love in your heart starts infiltrating into, I love my work, I love my health, I'm loving my neighbors, my neighborhood, my community. It just spreads. And as it spreads, then we are in that community energy and taking it forward. The Chariot is forward movement. It's success, it's victory. The brakes are off. If you've been waiting, because it has been frustrating. I mean, I'm not the most patient person in the world. I'm trying, but it's not always easy when you're waiting on things, waiting for things to be finished before you can move on to the next bit. You're in that holding pattern. That's part of the retrograde energies that we're in at the moment, the reviewing, the kind of settle everything down before we move to the next stage. And so if you've been waiting for the right job, the right chance to move, the right relationship, the right time to get involved with your community, join things, become part of, then this is the time now. This eclipse is eclipsing out. If you've been isolated, lonely, let that be what is being eclipsed out. It's time for you to move forward from a place of passion, from a place of empowerment. The brakes are off. If you've been waiting over the last 6 months, as we move through this eclipse now, things will start taking off as we move into April next week. Okay, now we're doing it from a place of passion and power. We've got the Palace of Wands rooting this down. So a palace in this deck is all about an environment, a place where, because it is Wands, a place where you are empowered, where you are enthusiastic, where you feel protected, because this palace is being guarded by two knights here, the Knights of Wands. We have this space, whether it's your work or your home or an external environment, is I'm ready to move forward with this community. I'm ready. So some of you could be moving here. moving home into a new community where you're going to feel much more involved, much more part of, and others we're moving towards something that you have been manifesting over the last 6 months. This could be a job, this could be just your energy, all right? But this is different. This is a change. We are moving into a different direction. This fork in the road is taking us to something new. We are leaving behind with that Six of Swords, the old, the stuck, the stale, the toxic, the battle. The Six of Swords comes after the Five of Swords, obviously. But the Five of Swords is a battle energy. It's conflict. It's change. So we can put that conflict behind us now and we're moving forward. So this key message in the center card is the most important. It is all about this. The energy from this is infiltrating into the rest of the reading. So the Chariot, forward movement, success, victory. We are finally moving into the new. We're just waiting for this eclipse to get out of the way on the 30th. Then as we come into April, we start to feel that forward movement. We start to feel the wave of energy pushing us through, pushing us forward into this new beginning with the Fool. It's just beautiful. They're saying now they want the angel cards to come down the side. Then we're going to clarify with some more tarot. Okay, so let's get the angel messages out. Thank you. Liberation. You are being freed. You are being released from that which did not serve you. You are following your own guidance. You're being watched over by the universe, by source, by your angels. You're being liberated. You're being freed. It's just such a beautiful card. Look, let me bring it up. Get it to focus. Okay. We are being freed. Freed from the old narrative. Freed from the old energy. That's part of, they're saying, why sleep has been affected for some of you, where you feel this disturbance within your soul, within your being. And that disturbance can feel quite uncomfortable. But you're being, they're just showing me pieces being pulled out, old, stale, stuck energy being pulled out. Everything to free you so that you can move forward into this new beginning from a place of empowered liberation. Right, we're going to be re-energized. Jolly good. So let me know if you, like me, have felt very drained. Okay, here we've got the energy coming down. So number 30. 3s are expansion. So I want you to visualize that energy. Let me bring it up. Want you to focus on the card. If you're watching the dishes a minute, just pause. Focus on that card. Look at the light coming down and over this person. I want you to imagine whatever you need is in that light. If it's energy, like your battery levels are low, if it is a sense of peace so that you can feel that stillness, if it is an infusion of love, whatever you need from the universe, it will give it to you. And if you're not sure, just say all of the above and whatever else I need, thank you very much. All right? Feel that energy coming down and into you. Feel it moving through you, energizing you so that you can move yourself forward. Okay? Because we've got all this forward movement from a place with the Queen of Swords of victory, of freedom, of liberation, moving on. The Six of Swords is kind of, the grass is greener on the other side, right? Not that we're hoping it is, it is. We're moving into this new beginning. So that new beginning is all about fulfillment. So many people feel unfulfilled in their life, without purpose, that life has no real purpose or meaning. It's unfulfilled, it's stagnant, you're just surviving, you're not thriving. Right, so this is where we are moving into this much more fulfilling environment. So what is fulfillment for you? It's linking in with community. It's linking in with love. It's linking in with integrity and truth. It's linking in with authenticity and empowerment. You define it, my beautiful collective, of what is fulfillment for you. That you want to join things, be part of things. You want loving connections in your relationships, in your life, in your world. That you want that money, that income, that security, so you don't have to worry about that bit, and you can focus much more on what is fulfilling for me. What do I need to liberate myself from? What do I need to release? What do I need to let go of? So that I can live a new beginning, a brand new beginning that is fulfilled. That is for you to ask yourself that question, and then you focus on, I am bringing this about. So what do I need to liberate? Let's say, because you've got the community card here, that you want to liberate yourself from isolation and loneliness. There is a community there. You know, we live on a planet with 7-8 billion other people. How can I go in a different direction, fork in the road, freeing myself from that to move into a more connected life? How can I free myself to live a more financially prosperous life? This time, end of March and into April, is the new astrological year. It's very powerful. And then when we add the eclipses to it, it's even more powerful. So this is the time that we can harness that power, that energy, to free ourselves from what is in the way. But focus on my new beginning with the Fool, leap of faith, taking it different, jumping in a different direction. What is the fulfillment for me? For many of you, it'll be health. Yeah, I want better health. I want better energy. I want better sleep. For others, it's going to be, I want more love and friendships and social life, connections. For others, it's something different. You decide. Let's find out some more. I'm going to add in the legacy of the Divine Tarot. Tell me more, please, for the collective at this time. Let's find out some more. Okay. So you've been stuck. We all have been stuck to a certain degree. Eight of Swords is feeling stuck. It's feeling trapped. This is what we're liberating. What has been holding you stuck? It could just be divine timing. It's not always our fault when things don't shift, you know. Sometimes the energy just isn't there and we need to just be patient. Other times it's our own thought process that is holding us back. Negative thinking, giving up. You know, saying, oh, it's too big a risk. That energy has been present and it's time for it to go. We want to move forward from this Eight of Swords. There's the Fool again. We are making this happen. The universe and divine timing, you know, the energy builds and builds and builds. And for us, it's been building for a good 6 months. Well, actually, for a long, long time, but where we've really felt this shift of we're moving into the 5D, we're moving into more light, we're healing, we're releasing, we're shifting, we're changing. Right, we've been sort of waiting for that to happen. Now we've got the Chariot and the Six of Swords, double message of time to move on, time to go, and we've got the Fool coming in twice going, right, your new beginning's here. What do you want to do with it? Your new beginning is here. What do you want to do with it? Okay? Said it twice because they say repeat it, all right? So now we're moving forward. Eight of Wands is a moving card, a moving forward card, good news. The brakes are off. It's the minor arcana equivalent of the Chariot. So they're just keeping repeating here. This new beginning, liberation, freedom. Whoa, we don't want all of those. That was me. That was me being a little clumsy. Okay. But the Page of Cups wants to come out. Okay, because he was turned the right way up. Okay, Page of Cups. Here's a new cup being offered to you. A cup of happiness, fulfillment, enrichment, a new opportunity. It's an empty cup. What do I want to fill it with? What do I want to fill it with? Only you will know. But this is an opportunity that is being presented over the next few days, over the next few weeks, over the next few months. These opportunities are going to come your way. They're going to come in quite rapidly. They're all right. So they're saying they are already beginning these opportunities, and so they're going to flourish. They're going to present themselves repeatedly over the coming months. Take the opportunities. Say yes. Say yes. Tell me more, please. What other advice do you have for the collective about this energy at this time? Knight of Swords, Ace of Coins, Ace of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Okay. Interesting that the Five of Cups has come out there. So we've got this opportunity coming your way. We're going to be communicating clearly and taking action on what part of my life and world is stuck. All knights are action cards. They're actions of what am I doing about it. Once I've realised, oh yeah, I'm a bit stuck in that area, right, so what action am I going to take? If you have been feeling very stuck in your abundance mindset, what action are you going to take? Grab my book on wealth and success, somebody else's, do a class, do a course, journal, meditate. What do you need to do to get yourself unstuck? If this is about your community, what do you need to do to get yourself unstuck? You know, a leaflet came through the door yesterday about an event that's happening in June, a music event, festival type thing local to me. And I looked at it and I thought, you know, I shall go to that. I don't go to many things and I need to make more effort to go to things. There's your action. Okay. So at the moment, that action is in my head. I've decided I'm going to go, but there will be a follow through. Okay. So I'll reach out to some friends saying, do you fancy it? Do you want to come? I will take some action. So the Knight of Swords is fast action. We're not delaying, all right? The Knight of Coins is slow, steady, plod, plod, plod. The Knight of Swords is let's just whoosh, let's just do it. Let's just do it today. Let's just do it right now so that we create this new beginning. Look, we've got the Fool with the Ace of Coins. This is new money, new income. This Ace of Cups is new happiness, new fulfillment. So we've got grounded, secure, stable, financial security. We're moving forward here with the Ace of Cups into our new beginning of feeling more fulfilled. And this opportunity, or these opportunities, doesn't have to just be one, that are coming your way, are triggering some Five of Cups, some sadness and regrets. I want to clarify this in a minute, but the main energy with the Five of Cups is regrets. So what's happening here, as these opportunities come in, you may come into this energy of, why didn't I do this before? Why? Oh, you know, what's the matter with me? I should have done this years ago. You know, we get these opportunities, and then instead of grabbing them and embracing them and saying, this is fantastic, we say, I've been such an idiot, I really should have done this before. Or I wish that opportunity had come from something else or someone else rather than what it's actually come from. So just acknowledge it. Acknowledge it and liberate yourself from it. Tell me more about this Five of Cups. Hard and heavy it has been for many of you, they're saying. And this is the time as we step into more fulfillment. These are their words. As we step into more enrichment, as we step into liberating ourselves from our chains that bind us, then it triggers and releases old energies that no longer serve you. Old regrets, sadnesses, hurts come up out of nowhere, come like a bolt out of the blue for some of you, and you look and think, what on earth is that? Where on earth did that come from? And you just allow it to be. If you have found that some of you have just felt exceptionally heavy or sad over the last few weeks, it is just the past moving through you and on its way out. So just allow it to go. Just allow it to move through. Don't panic and think, oh my goodness, I'm falling into a depression here. Just ask yourself, your inner being, how old is this sadness that I'm currently feeling? It might be 10 years, 20 years. It might be 10 weeks, 10 days. It doesn't matter. But it's old stuff and it's liberating, it's freeing, it's releasing so that you can purely and truly step into this fulfillment. So I want you to be compassionate and loving with yourself, with that Queen of Cups, Queen of Hearts. We've got all these cups here. We want this fulfillment, this happiness. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. As the energy moves through into the middle of April, you'll find that things are picking up, speeding up. We're moving forward. But right now, as we hit another eclipse in the next few days, it's bringing stuff up for you to release, for us to release. If you feel sad, have a cry. If you feel angry, then feel that anger and know that it's moving through you out and into the ethers for resolution, transmutation and release. We are being liberated and freed. So, final messages. I want to use a different deck. Which one do you want me to use? We're going to use the unicorn ones. This is the magic of the unicorn. Final message for the collective, please, at this time of this last weekend in March as we approach this eclipse. Final messages, please. Shower of blessings. Manifest your dreams. And cosmic sapphire. The cosmic sapphire is a repeated message. Okay, act with honor and integrity. Speak your truth. This is honor and integrity, and this is speak your truth. So they're repeating it, and it's a number 33. This is a master number of growth and expansion from a place of honor and integrity, from a place of truth. And as we do this, this is the energy we're creating to move ourselves into this new, vibrant, fulfilling, uplifting, heart-centered energy. This is where we manifest our dreams. Number 22, we've got 33 and 22, another master number, okay? Manifest your dreams. Focus on your vision. Seek satisfaction and contentment. Now, twos are about building blocks, building relationships, love, connections. So, what is the dream? What is it, the focus for your fulfillment? Step into it now. Manifest your dreams. The time that we're currently in is blessings. Shower of blessings. Open yourself to receive and pay it forward. So what do you want to see in your world and life? Kindness, fulfillment, happiness, honesty, integrity. So be the source of that which you wish to have and be, all right? And pay it forward. So be kind to others. Be peaceful with others. Enjoy being in the joy with yourself and with others. This is an incredibly powerful time, my beautiful collective. It can feel a bit draining and exhausting, but trust that this is a blessing. Trust that we are on the brink here of the first day of the rest of our lives, living from a place of honor and integrity, from fulfillment, and we're being released from all that held us back. All right? Beautiful message from Spirit for us for this week. I hope it's been helpful for you. If it has, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you feel called to share it with others, please do. And I'll be back next week with more of your individual sun signs, rising moons, however you want to watch it. And I will see you soon. Thank you for joining me for this time. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye-bye.